Season 2.5 has been out for quite a while now, and we only have 11 days and 17 hours left of the current season. Now, with Season 3 around the corner, I thought it would be good to check out some of the actual Season 2.5 stats, something I don't actually do, so it'll be interesting to sort of share that with you guys. There's a site called Rivalstracker, which I'm going to be checking out and going through, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Let's check out the hero stats. This is actually quite a cool site. Look at this. You can see the win rate, the pick rate as well. That's really cool. You can see the ban rate too, and the amount of matches. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like the most successful hero this season so far is Penny Parker and Rocket. To be honest with you, I'm not really too surprised about that with the 2.5 changes and the new team up. That makes sense. Magic at 53.17%. You know what's interesting? Like, I've seen tier lists out there and a lot of people put Magic like pretty much at the bottom. The data showing otherwise, man. Yeah, 53.17. The third most successful character is Magic. Why are people hating on Magic? I actually think Magic's actually really strong. But yeah, Mr. Fantastic, the guy who never dies. That makes sense. And then we have Ultron. This is a very interesting as well. When Ultron first came out, a lot of people were hating on Ultron, calling him a fake healer. Yeah, I guess he's out here doing bits. And then we have Mantis. This is actually interesting too. I wasn't expecting Mantis to be that high. I remember last season, Storm was actually up top as the most successful. Looks like she's been bumped down a little bit, but still quite good. Captain America, Iron Man. That doesn't surprise me. I think Captain America is still very strong. Iron Man's probably one of the best DPSs out there at the moment too. BP, I wasn't expecting BP to be this high. Every tier list that you see out there, BP is actually like F. Like literally right at the bottom. So that's quite cool. We have Hulk at 51%. We have Thor. We have Loki, arguably the best strategist in the whole game. If you know how to use Loki, he's so good. He's got quite a low match rate, to be honest. I was expecting to see quite higher though, but yeah, cool. Emma Frost, Wolverine, Doctor Strange. I'd expect Doctor Strange to have one of the higher win percentages, but yeah, I guess he's quite common. So I guess the higher the matches played, the win percentage might change, but yeah, that just goes through the roof with Rocket. I think Rocket is arguably the most, you know, easiest character to play. Arguably the easiest character to play. And then we have Hela Iron Fist. Iron Fist is in the mud now. RIP Iron Fist mates. Warlock Magneto at a 48.21%. That's actually quite low. He is picked quite a lot, but that is quite a I'm quite surprised about that. Cloak and Dagger at 48.11% win rate. I think she's probably going to be the highest picked character in the whole game. Yeah, she is. So yeah, I think the majority of people play her as a strategist, but Psylocke, Spider-Man, Punisher. Oh, Punisher's so good this season. I was expecting him to have a higher win percentage. Star-Lord, Namor, Groot, the tree that never dies. Yeah, quite a low pick rate this season as well. Scarlet Witch, The Thing, Squirrel Girl, Winter Soldier. Squirrel Girl, Winter Soldier, this low. That's actually crazy. Jeff, okay, I was expecting to see, to be fair, you know, I don't really play Jeff, so I can't really comment, but yeah, I don't really think he's much of a threat, to be honest with you. But then we have Moon Knight and Invisible Woman, my main character, this low. My main character is that low. Wait, hold on. Why is she so low? Huh? That's crazy. I wasn't expecting her to be that low. Buff Invisible Woman, I guess. Venom, Luna Snow, Human Torch, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. I'm not going to say I'm surprised about Black Widow being at the bottom there. Human Torch. Looks like Human Torch actually has the least matches played in the whole roster. Yeah, Human Torch is the least played character in Season 2.5. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I was expecting to see someone like Black Widow as the lowest, but Human Torch as the lowest. That's interesting. But yeah, let's move on to team ups. I think I haven't actually ever seen the team up stats in any season before, so this will be interesting. I'm not surprised to see Rocket and Penny at the top there. It kind of goes hand in hand with their win percentage as well. So yeah, that kind of makes sense. The next up, the second most successful team up is Magic and Black Panther. I was not expecting to see that. That's interesting. As someone who plays BP as my main duelist, I didn't think that team up's going to be that high. So yeah, that's really interesting. Ultron and Iron Man at 61.75%. You know, I'm not surprised about that either. We then have the Guardians of the Galaxy res comp and also the Asgardian res comp, which, you know, I'm not surprised to see them quite high up here. Wolverine and Hulk at 57.05% win rate. And also Namor. Namor was such a pain. the last season, but yeah, I guess he's been calmed down a little bit with those squids and the Gamma team up. We then have Jeff Nado. To be honest with you, I was expecting to see Jeff Nado right up there at the top. A well-timed Jeff Nado is literally catastrophic, so yeah, I'm surprised to see them quite low. We then have Emma and Psylocke, and then Iron Fist and Luna, which did get a nerf slightly. We then have Captain America and Bucky. Yeah, to be honest with you, the worst team up is apparently the Luna Snow and Hawkeye team up, which I'm quite surprised to see that quite low. I know that they did take a hit in the recent patch. Yeah, that's team ups for you. Cool, so let's check out these hero stats. So combat damage, I've never seen this actually before, so yeah, bear with me. Most damage, Punisher, can't say I'm surprised. Moon Knight has had a nice buff recently. Human Torch is up there actually. I hear a lot of people say that Human Torch is the best duelist in this whole game, even though he's utilized the least in this whole roster, so that's interesting. Squirrel Girl, not surprised there. Storm, Iron Man, Winter Soldier. Who does the least damage in the whole roster? Rocket, okay, that makes sense. Luna with the least amount of damage. Luna can literally two-shot Squishy. Loki, bro, I don't know why I'm getting surprised about this, but I guess, yeah, all the strategists are literally right at the bottom here. But Luna that low, that seems a bit odd to me. Yeah, BP being there makes a bit of sense. He's more of like a cleanup, you know, less damage, final hits type of guy. So yeah, who's the most hard-hitting tank? Emma Frost, that makes sense. Cool. But yeah, let's check out the healing, and Luna Snow is up top with 2,604 healing per minute, which doesn't surprise me. Those recent Luna buffs really made her an effective healer, and also I just can't get over how low damage she's doing, bro. Like, how is she doing 558 damage per minute when she literally got like such a crazy damage buff? Anyway, Warlock at the bottom, I'm not surprised about that either. C&D Loki, there's Rocket Raccoon. You know, these numbers aren't too different. I guess there's a big jump when it comes to Luna Snow and maybe the next one down, but yeah, that's no surprise. Damage taken. So who's the tankiest tank of them all? Groot up top. Doctor Strange, Magneto, The Thing, Hulk. I'm guessing we're going to see all the tanks up top here. So yeah, Thor is the least tankiest tank. RIP Thor mates. But yeah, Groot's actually up top in terms of taking the most damage. Makes sense, he's got the highest HP pool of the game, so yeah. Performance, what's this? Cool, we can see individual performance stats, kills, deaths, assists, KDA ratio, playtime. Alright, interesting. Alright, if I had to guess who has the most kills, who would it be? I'm thinking Punisher, I'm not gonna lie, because Punisher is just literally a damage bot, so Punisher? Storm. Okay, Storm is the one that gets the most kills per match. Human Torch, Psylocke, Star-Lord. The Punisher is actually 5th place. That's interesting. Who gets the least kills? Rocket. Of course, Rocket. But out of the damage, DPS, who gets the least kills? Wolverine, Black Panther. BP gets the least amount of kills in terms of duelists. Which, okay, yeah. I can kind of understand that because he's not an easy character to play. Storm, though. I was not expecting to see Storm that high. Okay, who's dying the most? Who is actually dying the most? Who would I say dies the most? I think BP is probably going to be up there. Spider-Man, Magic, Black Panther. I'm not surprised. I am surprised actually that Black Panther's not up top. I was expecting, because Spider-Man could just swing out. I don't know what's going on. Spider-Man mains, what's going on? Why are you dying? Spider-Man mains, tell me in the comment section below. Like, it looks like it's been a tough season for you guys. Magic as well. I wasn't expecting Magic to be up that high. Yeah, Dive's really been hit hard, as you can see. Who has died the least in this season? Dun dun dun. Rocket. Not surprised there. The guy can just run around and stay alive. Assists. Mantis and Rocket, Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, I'm expecting to see most of the strategists over here. But yeah, Mantis with the highest assist and Rocket. Not surprised. I don't really pay too much Mantis. I can't really comment too much on this. Who has the least amount of assists, contributions, and Magic? Kind of makes sense. She's not really going to be contributing from an assist perspective. Alright, who has the highest KDA ratio? Honestly, I think it's got to be Rocket, right? Ultron and Rocket. Ultron with the highest. I guess that makes sense as well, because Ultron can get quite a lot of damage output. Yeah, who has the least KDA ratio? BP and Magic, Spider-Man. Again, not surprised, man. Not surprised. Playtime. I think Rocket has to be up top there, man. Rocket. Ooh, Lunar Snow, Magneto, Emma Frost, Rocket. Lunar Snow. Lunar Snow is the most played character in terms of time. That's interesting. Who's at the bottom? Scarlet Witch. Whoa. Scarlet Witch down that bad in terms of time played. What is going on? Look, I'm not going to hate on Scarlet Witch mains out there. I play Scarlet myself. She is very, very, very easy to play. She's a 1-star for a reason, man. And with that Doctor Strange team up, I'm surprised to see her down this low. Anyway, let's see what else this site has. Tier list. S tier, Rocket Raccoon. Penny Parker, Emma Frost, and Cloak and Dagger at A. And then we have Magic, Mr. Fantastic, Ultron, Mantis. Let's see who's down low here. I'm not surprised to see Hawkeye and Black Widow this. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised to see Hawkeye this low. I don't think Hawkeye is a D. I think maybe Black Widow is a D. But even then, she's really good actually. In the right hands, she is really good. I wonder if this tier list is backed up with the hero stats and like the season stats. Maybe that's what determines it. Cool, let's move on. Team comps. What is this? Competitive matches. Oh wow. Okay, so whoa, this actually tells you different comps like this. That's actually crazy. 2-2-2 is the most successful comp played the majority of the time. 1 tank, 3 DPS, and 2 support as the second most successful team comp. That is very, 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 very interesting. I was expecting to see 2 tank there, 1 DPS, and 3 support over there at second. What is the most unsuccessful team comp? 5 DPS and 1 support. That does not surprise me in the slightest. Where is 2 tank, 1 DPS, 3 strategist? Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I'd have thought that this would be the second most successful. Cool, let's see what else there is. Rank distribution. Let's have a look. Where are the most people right now? It looks like GM3 is the most popular rank right now in terms of actual players. The following chart shows the distribution of Marvel's. Okay, so this is for PC only. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think GM is actually a washed rank now. You know, I'm in GM3 right now. I was almost GM1 the other day. GM is such a washed rank. It's actually really toxic as well. It's crazy how toxic it is. But yeah, it's interesting to know that the majority of players now are in GM3. Yeah, if I'm sorry to break it down to you, but if you think GM is a good rank now, it's not. It really isn't. I think it starts getting more respectable now at Celestial 3 or even 2. You know, I'm in GM right now, and it just feels like I don't belong here, man. It just feels so bad. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the main stats that I wanted to see. I don't think that they really have anything else. They have leaderboards in this site. Yeah, very insightful website we have here, rivalstracker.com. I'll link it in the description below. This video is not sponsored. I wish it was. And let me know in the comment section below what type of content you're interested in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.